The Smurfs arrived at the wicked Gargamel's house, and Papa Smurf recited a spell he knew well. Because of that spell, the evil Gargamel was transformed into a mouse, and since the cat living with Gargamel was rather dim-witted, it mistook Gargamel for a real mouse and began trying to catch him. This allowed Papa Smurf to rescue Mama Smurf and the little Smurfs, and soon all the Smurfs were living together in happiness and joy. From the story of the quest for the Smurf forest, we learn not to rush or make decisions without consulting the elders, as this can cause great harm to ourselves and those around us unintentionally. The three Smurfs reached Papa Smurf and told him what had happened, and Papa Smurf was very angry with Smurfette, saying, "You have acted wrongly, Smurfette. Because of you, the lives of the Smurfs are in danger." Papa Smurf continued, "Because of your casting of the spell, Smurfette, and you're embarking on the quest for the Smurf forest without taking my advice, Gargamel was able to discover the lost forest." He paused for a moment and then said, "Now let's go to Gargamel's house and try to save the Smurfs." He decided to gather the other Smurfs and move immediately, for they had no time to waste. Both Smurfette and the brave Smurf entered the forest, but since the thinking Smurf and the brave Smurf were male, they were captured and taken to Mama Smurf to decide what to do with them. As soon as Mama Smurf saw Smurfette, she began to cry with joy, exclaiming loudly, "Smurfette is back." She told her that she had been lost when she was small, and despite many attempts to find her, the Smurfs had been unable to locate her. Mama Smurf continued, saying, "I cast a spell to make the Smurf forest disappear and become invisible to escape from the wicked Gargamel." Suddenly, without warning, Gargamel attacked the forest and kidnapped all the Smurfs, including Mama Smurf. Fortunately, both the brave Smurf and the thinking Smurf, along with Smurfette, managed to escape far away. Gargamel took the Smurfs to his house to think about how to get rid of them, but the three Smurfs who had escaped hurried to Papa Smurf and the rest of the Smurfs to devise a plan to rescue the Smurfs and Mama Smurf from Gargamel's clutches. Of course, Gargamel was watching everything that was happening, and after the appearance of the forest where the Smurfs lived, Smurfette began to scream, saying, "We finally succeeded in our quest for the lost Smurf forest and have reached it." Gargamel heard these words and began to dance with his foolish cat in delight, repeating, "At last, I will catch the Smurfs." Each of the three Smurfs had a different opinion. Smurfette was convinced of the existence of a hidden forest among the trees, while the brave Smurf thought this house was merely a trick by the wicked Gargamel. However, the thinking Smurf supported Smurfette's idea,